I mean, I'm feeling fine, but apparently Lucia is not. Anyway, time for Metroid Prime. I think I'm just gonna start it off with a shot after that. Cheers. Oof. Halo Metroid crossover. At one time I would have thought you were out of your mind, but actually, there is this game called Federation Force. It's a Metroid game, and it's basically just like a multiplayer, kinda like Halo. So I mean, why not, I guess.
But a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life.
By the way, John, I can't imagine that
Another chapter of history.
that video game shop hasn't finished my Xbox yet. They probably just emailed me, and I don't really use my email other than, like, I don't know, it's like a glorified password for me to get into websites and shit. But I should have my Xbox One very soon. When did you say you wanted me to stream Halo? Well, I know that, Sean. They might not have emailed me, but I'm just surprised I haven't heard from them yet. So a few more weeks, that should be fine. Now, am I streaming Halo by myself, or are you actually going to play through it with me while I stream it? That's the real question. So I don't know if you could do this in the original. Check this out. You can actually shoot the asteroids. Whoa! Shooting asteroids. Although these damn force fields don't want me to. Yeah, that would be cool. Also, how would I do both, Sean? How can I stream it by myself and not by myself at the same time? What, you want me to stream it twice? Don't tell John this, but I barely want to stream it once. I, on that note, that was more of a half joke. Even though Halo has never really been that appealing to me, like, I should, finally check it out, 25 years later? Actually, I don't know when the first Halo came out, but I mean, just because it's popular and well received doesn't mean it's my bag, baby. Alright, so, I don't know if you noticed the description, but I'm on hard mode. When I played this, I don't know, I think I played this like a year and a half ago on my channel. The non-remastered version, obviously. And I just played it on normal mode. And I don't think I found all the items. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, Moondog. Yes, John, but Halo didn't start as a classic NES game. And I haven't been playing Halo, you know, since I was freaking 6 years old, so... I've been into Metroid. Halo... I don't know. I've never been into the multiplayer shooter games, and I know there's, you know, the solo campaign, but I was never that interested in buying an entire system just for a game that I wasn't that into. No. Okay, I am super picky about my first-person shooters, and actually, when this game was announced, I'm like, first-person shooter? I don't want Metroid to be a first-person shooter. Turned out it's a really good game. And I'm glad that I gave it a chance. That being said, I'm going to give Halo a chance, and maybe I'll feel the same exact way. But it did help that this was a Metroid game, because I was already into the series. Like I said, I'm very picky about my first-person shooters. I do like Doom, but probably mainly because I was like 13, and I was at my buddy Dale's place, playing on his dad's computer, and that was, you know, a game like that had never been seen before. So I do have a soft spot for Doom. Also, when I streamed the VR version, that was fucking sweet. Anyway, so I was telling you about what I'm doing in the game here. So I'm playing on hard mode. When I had I had a couple practice runs actually. One on normal mode, and I didn't actually beat it on hard mode, but I was just kind of like getting the feel for it. That being said, supposedly you get the good ending if you get all of the scans. So like, check it out. I can use my scan visor and find out what the Parasite Queen is weak to. Okay, gotta hit her in the mouth. So anyway, supposedly I get the good ending when I beat it with all the scans and all the items. Luckily, the scans carry over from your last playthrough. So I'm actually at like 94% scans. It's ladies in the mouth. Are you sick, Sean? Is that what you said? That ain't good. I did just beat the Parasite Queen, but this whole spaceship that I'm on right now, this is more or less not the introductory stage, what am I trying to say? The tutorial stage. This is just like getting your bearings, you know? So it's not really that big of a deal that I beat the Parasite Queen. Shut up, Moondog. What a dick. That sucks, Sean. You don't have COVID again, do you? God. I get it, but I try not to say bad things about exes, because it makes me look bad, too. Not that I don't say bad things about exes. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, Sean. That sucks. Sure, this ugly mug can only help so much with that. Oh, I'm not feeling good. You look at the TV. Oh, God! So anyway, what I was saying about Metroid, or this run of Metroid, is I'm aiming for 100% item completion, and I'm going to try to get the last 6% of my scans that I didn't get in my first playthrough. And I'm going to try to beat the game in under 5 hours. I'm only going to play through half today, but... Ew. Of course. But yeah, just aiming for that good ending, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Oh, it's all good, man. Totally understandable. Well, it's the Morph Ball. It's Chozo technology. Or if you're Sean, you call it Cholo technology. Actually, since I'm kind of trying to speedrun the game, I'm not going to be really, like, going through the files. Like, you can scan all these different files throughout the game. And, like, the whole way through, the Space Pirates are actually trying to copy all of Samus's abilities. And they do a pretty good job, but there's this one computer that you find data with where they're talking about how they don't understand how Samus rolls up into a ball, and when they've tried to make that same technology, they've killed multiple space pirates accidentally. So, you guys are familiar with Resident Evil, obviously. You know how there are files that you kind of collect throughout the game, and it kind of, like, gives you a backstory, and you have to kind of, like, work to get the backstory. This is very similar to that, where you get a lot of the story just by, like, scanning things. Lil Peep. Yes, I did say Resident Evil. Alright, so Ridley fucked shit up, blew up that spaceship, and then we're following Ridley to the planet Talon 4. No evil in any residents. That's good. Alrighty. This game does look great, but they made it a little dark. So if you guys are watching on a TV or have the ability to brighten things up a little bit, definitely do so. Granted, when you first start the game, the surface of Talon 4, it's like rainy, so it's just naturally not as bright. But if you're able to bump up your brightness, I definitely recommend it. Fuck me. I know what the halos are, John. Just because I never really got into the games doesn't mean that I don't know what's going on in them. Nobody tells you how to set your brightness. Hey, man. If you want your Metroid Prime to be dark, watch it dark, I guess. That's right, Johnny. Thing is, I'm pretty goddamn good at this game, so... This game is, like, I don't care what setting this is on, much easier than Operation C. Fuck that game, by the way. I mean, it's such a well-made game, but it's just like, oh, God. I know most of you, like, stopped watching eventually before I was actually done. But yeah, I wasn't actually ever done, because I never beat that game. I played that game for like 5.5 hours and didn't win. Blah. What do you mean you never started? You were watching me play that game. Operation C, the Game Boy Contra game that I was raging out to. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, all I had to say was the game I was raging out to. And oh, yeah, that game. So one of your exes is the Parasite Queen, and the other one is Operation C. Apparently, UNT at the end. I gotta focus, because this is actually pretty tough on hard mode. You know, it just looks like bugs coming out of a mechanical hive, and you'd be right about that, but bugs are assholes, man. And I have, like, very little life. Actually, in retrospect, really should have farmed a little bit more life. Looks sexual and easy. Sean, tell me about all your exes. I might take an early death, because this isn't going my way. Oof. God damn. It was close. It was very close. I was probably one hit away from losing. Here you are, watching Dean. Cheers. Yeah, Sean, in my 20s, I did pretty well with the ladies. Now I just don't try because I had my heart broken, and then in the past decade I got pretty fat, and now I don't have confidence to go for the women that I'm actually into. Hooray! you you feel like the house from the Simpsons episode. What, where they moved in and Marge, like, basically put her foot down, like, we gotta live together, and that's that. And then the house just disappeared into nothingness because they didn't want to live with the Simpsons, or it didn't want to. Gotta knock out a few hood rats and get back in the saddle. I don't know, man. There for a while I was being kind of a slut, and honestly it just kind of made me feel worse about my situation than not being a slut. A moderate BJ. I don't know. I think here in 2023, my main problem is I really don't want to do online dating And now that I'm 40 and I fucking live in a college town, it's like there's really not any other option unless I want someone who's, well, I was gonna say a terrible alcoholic, and I'm like, well, wait. You know, I don't think I ever saw that movie. Was he fat, drunk, and depressed? Wasn't Sarah Marshall actually, shit, what's her name? God damn, brain no worky good. Uh, oh, Kristen Bell. Okay, so I have no idea what movie this is then. I was thinking Sarah Silverman. Yeah, even though I think Mila Kunis was pretty annoying on that 70s show, I'd probably take her over a typical looking blonde any day. Well, fine, John. You can have Kristen Bell, and I'll have Mila Kunis. In our dreams. You know, I do love this game and all, but that moment after you get off out of the morph ball and you're running third person view, I kind of wish that was the entire game. Although it's probably much easier to make a first person shooter than it is a third person shooter. I did get the morph ball back. I think my favorite part in this game is when you get the speed booster for your morph ball. Oh yeah, just zooming everywhere. Love it. It took me so long to get used to the new control scheme for this game. Like, I was so used to the awkward, clunky controls of the GameCube that, like, I didn't really even think about it, but, like, it took me, what, like, a playthrough and a half to get used to the first-person shooter controls. I gotta say, it actually feels pretty awesome after you get used to it. this upcoming gate to open, I have to scan all of these runic symbols. Why? I don't know. But you gotta. Ah, fucking damn it, Dean. Dummy. Big dummy. You just gotta, John. Gotta scan them, then that shit opens. Ugh. Oh, I don't know. Scan that shit, bro. Can't just pull out her phone. Well, to be fair, when this game first came out, not a whole lot of people had a cell phone. And they sure as hell weren't iPhones. I'll tell you that. She'd pull her phone out and be like, I'm going to text my commanding officer. And it'd be where you have to press the button like 3 times to get to the letter that you want. You're like, okay, I got that letter. And that letter. God. Remember how terrible texting was back in the day? Yet I did it anyway, because I didn't want to talk on the phone. Oh yeah, I have the charge beam now, by the way. Charge beam is fucking fantastic. One of the best things about the charge beam is when you're like a little bit far away from an item, you can use the charge beam and it pulls the item to you. I don't know, Sean. Honestly, this is like probably the year like 2,500 or something ridiculous. So really, she's probably like got a phone in her fucking power suit. Also, I'm taking much more damage than I should be. Tonight we're going to learn about all of Sean's exes. I'm going to win this fight, but damn, I'm doing bad. Very, very sloppy display on my part. Ooh, maybe I'm not gonna win. Well, that sucked.
Chozo ruins.
Car alarm randomly going off in my parking lot. Damn it, Dean. You know, I blame Sean for writing a book in the comments and getting my focus away from the fight. Yeah, that was totally in my parking lot. Definitely wasn't my car, because my car is too fucking old to have a car alarm. Well, I mean, I guess an old car can have a car alarm, but... Now I guess cars, like, just come equipped with a car alarm. It would have been nice for a no-death run, but at least I died very close to the save point, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright. I gotta do a lot better here. Honestly, this isn't even, like, a difficult fight. But it's easy to get sloppy with the fight. Oh, come on. What? Okay. Fuck. That was dumb. There. All done. The morph ball bombs. Well, I wasn't lined up properly. Ah, yes, mild celebration. And the dreaded Drunken Gamer's viewers were mildly amused. Sort of. Oh yeah, once you... I don't know why it happens after you get your bombs or whatever, but I have the Spring Ball now, which is brand new to the Metroid Prime Remaster, and oh my god, is it fucking helpful. It's like, where have you been all my life, Spring Ball? I can blow myself up now. Totally. No, the power suit protects you from bomb blasts. That'd be awful if you could blow yourself up. I love that I can just bling around in the ball form. Fucking fantastic. Oh yeah, I just realized. I gotta make sure I start scanning stuff. Because even though... Ah, damn. You can only scan it when the light's on. But yeah, even though I'm on the new playthrough, the scans carry over. And supposedly you get a better ending if you get all the scans. So, yeah. Do what now, Sean? God, can you imagine Samus rolling up into a morph ball and just going into somebody's butt? Damn it, Sean, why did you make me think about that? Free your mind, Neo. And fill it with Samus going into people's butts. Alright. I used to be able to do this in the original version. I don't know if I can pull it off here. Come on. Come on. Not quite. I'm not gonna bother. Don't need to be wasting my time. I am trying to get under 5 hours with this game, so... No dumb tricks that actually don't benefit you that greatly. Alright. Now we go to Magmore Caverns, aka Lava Cavern. Well, first I gotta fight a boss, but then we go to Magmore Caverns. Magmore Caverns, aka Lava Hellhole Caverns. Something satisfying about laying a bomb and blowing up a wasp. MAGA more. Hopefully Trump will get arrested and we'll have MAGA less. Or not arrested, but tossed in jail. Actually, in reality, if Trump got tossed in jail, that would probably just embolden the fucking Trumpers even more. So we would get MAGA more if Trump got tossed into jail. Let's hope Trump doesn't become a martyr. But, yeah, I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she must have been raised under power lines, ate paint chips, puffed glue. That lady ain't right. It's like everything she says just sounds like a joke, and it's like, nope, she's serious. She really thinks there are Jewish space lasers. What the fuck? Yeah, I would say she's even insane by conservative standards, right? Well, I did. I think she's a loony. And I really question the integrity of the voters, you know? It's like, they voted for her. It's like, yeah, I'm worried about Jewish space lasers too. I'm gonna vote for that lady. We don't want no Jewish space lasers around here. Yeah, but I mean, I can kind of understand why people would vote for Trump. I don't agree with it, and I think they're seeing something in him that isn't actually there because for whatever reason the voters like think Trump is one of them, but he's just another rich fucking elitist, and it's like he's exactly what they hate, and they don't see that. I just don't understand. I mean, he's not a career politician, so that's... And he says what he thinks. So I get the Trump thing. I just don't get the Marjorie Greene Taylor thing. It's like, what? Bo Bird. I mean, I'm not really a fan of Biden. Sadly, I voted for him so Trump wouldn't be president again. Obviously, I wanted Bernie. But it's not like conservatives would have let him accomplish anything. Really, at the end of the day, all we can do is drink booze and play video games, people. I mean, Biden is more or less a normal president. I, I felt like, well, at least I can go back to hating my president the normal amount. I think that's what most of us Biden voters were doing. It's a sad state of affairs when we can't really vote for who we want to vote for. Always with the greater of less, or the lesser of two evils. The greater of two evils? What the hell am I talking about? Oh, I mean, I think Biden is more or less a Republican in Democratic clothing. Which is insane because most conservatives are like, oh, he's a socialist. He's not. He's one of you, jackasses. Although I think it's silly that people bring up his age as if Trump isn't old as fucking dirt, you know? Well, Trump still has his wits about him. You call those wits? Would call that the opposite of that. I mean, I'd like to think I'm more moderate than not. It's just like, in America, it seems like anything left of center looks like it's fucking socialism, which isn't the fact. It's like, well, you know, we're living in the richest country in the world. Maybe we should have healthcare. Oh, no, that's socialism, you commie. Oh, my bad. The one-liners, like, do you mean Biden or Trump? Because they both have one-liners. They're very much different. Oh, by the way, I need that. I gotta keep remembering to scan the things I need to scan. Because I only have like 5% scans left in the game. Okay, so Trump said that. I'm a very center person politically. Let's be honest, Trump is a grifter. He'll sell you whatever you're buying. No respect for humanity. That is correct. I think that's pretty typical of someone to be brought up into a rich family. I'm on a bunch of video game groups on Facebook, and I saw some dude saying that he was playing the remaster of this, and his kid's like, "Is that the coronavirus?" Nope, they're just puffers, is what they're called in this game. Man, I love this game. I'm so happy that it got a remake, or a remaster, I should say. It's definitely not a remake. But, dude, I played the fucking ever-living shit out of this game on the GameCube. You'd think I would be totally sick of this game, but it's just so fun to try to collect all the items in the least amount of time possible. Oh, and blast all the space pirates. Yeah, I mean, usually people are shitty because of what they, how do I want to put that? The way they were raised, the things that their experiences shaped them. So it's like, sadly, the shittiest people need the most love, but you don't want to give them that energy because they're shitty. Let me go, crab thing. Ugh. Alright. Back on track. Ah, damn it. Shitty jump, Dean. Shitty jump. there are certain things in this game where you have to kind of remind yourself, oh yeah, I'm on hard mode. And these turrets are one of those things, because they do a shit ton of damage on you. Particularly on hard mode. Oof. Alright. This is one of the bigger challenges early game. Ugh. Yeah, I forgot that. Forgot you went to the convention. Yeah, I would imagine that's where you probably got sick. Same thing with me when I saw 9 Inch Nails at Blossom. Although, if, like, before I went to the show, I'm like, yeah, I got 9 Inch Nails tickets. And before they confirmed the order, they're like, you do know you're gonna get coronavirus from this concert. And I'd be like, worth it. Because that 9 Inch Nails show may have been the greatest concert I've ever been to. It's either that or Rob Zombie at the Akron Civic Theater, which was goddamn fantastic. Oh yeah, I thought you were out of your gourd for, like, wanting to make the Borg drink. I adore the music for this area of the game. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo boo. Huh. Wait, is it open or no? Hello game. I definitely scanned this down here. Why didn't it open? That was really weird. That was like bordering on a glitch right there. Yeah, the door was, like, in this weird state of, like, open and lock. or open and locked. It wasn't open, it wasn't locked, but it was still closed. Very confusing. I'm coming upon one of my favorite parts. When I get the speed booster for my morph ball. I will be zooming around the map now. Well, not now, but here in a sec. I mean, isn't that why you play games? For the sense of reward? You play games to make the world a better place. Well, aren't you just the greatest guy in history? I did get a notification, and it always scares me because it's like, bling, and it like talks about like virus protection. I'm like, oh god, no, I have a virus, and it's like, your computer doesn't have a virus. Like, why you gotta freak me out, computer? Well, I mean, the best part about video games is that you can do stuff that you would never be able to do in real life. Or shouldn't do in real life. Oh yeah, I have to get out of my morph ball. Man, I'm really happy that I got the energy tank in that room my first try, because when I was practicing, I died over and over and over again, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, why? Why am I sucking so bad? Killing things clears your head. Is that the show with the swords and the boobies? No, I've seen like 2 episodes. yikes-like. Oh god. Oh god. Man, good thing I'm doing okay on health. Whew. That was bad. Did not want to fall in the lava. Not that anyone ever wants to fall in lava, but... yeah. Gotta be careful. It's hard mode, Dean. Gosh. Oh god. I'm doing not great. You know, I gotta say, it's pretty convenient that this world has a bunch of elevators for Samus to utilize. Damn, how have I not hit that bug yet? There we go. Love that morph ball speed booster on the half pipe. Oh yeah. The sausage wiggler. Oh man, now that I think about it, I love the speed booster and all. I'm about to get the space jump, aka the double jump. Oh yeah, that is also super satisfying. And I think I'm gonna reward myself with a delicious a delicious, I can't talk, a delicious shot of tequila. Wait, where's the door? There it is. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to scan the ship too. Gotta make sure I get my last scans in, Dean. Gotta get that good ending. Who is the sausage wiggler supposed to be? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to say. Alright, what am I doing next? Yes. Okay, going back to Pendrana Drifts. Gonna go get the Wave Buster. Yeah, Sean, you're being a subpar nerd right now. Puh. Excuse me. Trying to jokingly scoff, and I'm like belching at the same time. God dang booze, get you all belchy like. Ooh, wrong way. We'll be going that way later. Oof. Oh god. I gotta not be so sloppy in hard mode. I can get away with that shit on normal mode, but not on hard mode. uh, I believe this game came out in 2001, so since then, Matt. Well, the original game, anyway. Obviously not the remaster, which just came out a few months ago. Or a couple months ago. Also, hi, Matt. Man, how would you guys feel about a first-person Zelda game? That would probably piss people off, right? Yes, that would piss people off. Oh no, Link mean. Right. About to fight a big old boss here coming up. I have not tried to talk to Dale. Um, yeah. I wasn't sure how to respond to that situation the other day. I did. I did answer him. And no, I haven't talked to him. But it's like, I wish he would reach out and not just be mad about everything. I mean, honestly, like, if anyone has a good reason to, like, be pissed at Dale, it's me. Dale is a good friend of ours. I've known Dale longer than, like, anyone, like, everyone other than, like, my immediate family. Which makes a current situation with our friend very shitty. Yes, that is true, John. Well, this is a similar Dale, Matt. He also hates the world right now. Actually, ironically, or coincidentally, I'm not sure the difference between the meanings, but he is the one that got me, like, in the mode of streaming on Twitch. Because when the coronavirus was at its peak or whatever, that's when Resident Evil 3 Remake came out, and he was upset that he wasn't going to be able to watch me play it. And he's like, start a Twitch channel. I'm like, yeah, start a Twitch channel. So ironically, like, the reason you guys are watching, I mean, maybe I would have done it eventually anyway, but, like, the reason I started when I did was because of our friend Dale. I've actually been talking to Forrest lately. Although I think I disappointed him the other day, because, like, he was trying to hang out with me, and I'm like, dude, I gotta work. And he's like, well, what are you doing after work? And I'm like, I'm streaming, man. It's like... At any rate, yeah, I don't know what to do about Dale. Well, Kyle used to watch, and then he, like, deleted all of his social media. So you might be thinking of Kyle. Yeah, I think me and Forrest are good. And I thought me and Dale were good. I mean, I don't know if he... like, who... Like, did Dale just lump us all together and it's all of our fault that he didn't go to Cinema Wasteland? I haven't been on YouTube for a few days. Did Tom end up releasing a video for Cinema Wasteland? Like, did Dale see that video and get mad or something? Oh, Dutch Z, I am absolutely adoring this game. Like, I loved it on GameCube, and it's more of the same, only better. I love Metroid Prime. Hell yeah. Now, Dale's going through a rough patch of his life, to say the least, but, like, I don't know, he needs friends, but he, like, does not go about, like, reaching out to his friends the right way. Cinema Paradiso. I mean, he's a sensitive dude, which is fine. But I wish he wouldn't, like, lash out at everybody. Like I said, I've been friends with Dale longer than any of my friends, and it is fucking awful to, like, be in a predicament like this with him. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big part of it, where we all see Dale's situation differently than Dale sees his situation. Hell yeah, Dutch. I'm glad to have you. You arrived at a time where we're talking about uh, important and sensitive matters. Regardless, I love this game, and I'm glad that you're watching. Pass the duchy to the left-hand side. Alright, let's see. What am I doing? I'm going back to the Chozo Ruins. Gotta utilize this here wave beam. Yeah, Dutch, I played this game so much on the GameCube. Like, I was always trying to speed run it before, like, you know, recording your speed runs was really popular, you know? Uh, Dutch, I have to ask, how do you feel about Metroid Dread? Because personally, I'm conflicted about it. That is the bottom line. Like, they're friends, and, you know, you gotta, especially with me. Like, I'm 40 years old. I've known this dude since I was 3 years old. He's been my friend for 37 years, so I'm not trying to not be his friend, but it's rough. You're here for some drama. Well, I I was always a big fan of the 2D Metroid games, and actually coming into Metroid Prime, I was like, I don't know about an FPS. But Retro Studios did a fantastic job on it, and like, even if it is a first-person shooter, like, I still fucking love it. But yeah, Dread wasn't exactly what I wanted. Man, I'm trying to think what I'm supposed to do next. Guess I'm just going that way to the Chozo Ruins. You might as well enjoy the drama. Oh yeah, I was the same way. When it was first announced that this was gonna be a first-person shooter, I'm like, I don't want that. But it turned out I did want that. You know what? I fucked up. Goddamn. When did I save last? Alright, so I was actually supposed to go to the Space Pirate Laboratory in Phendrana Drifts, and I did not do that. Let's go back to Phendrana Drifts, guys. Dude, that is actually fantastic. They did that in the original, but they made it even more detailed when you see Samus's reflection. There are a lot of little things that, like,
Ice Valley.
you know, if you had never played the original, you wouldn't even notice. But there are a lot of little details in the remaster that it's just like, beautiful. I was playing Kid Icarus for the Game Boy. You can rewatch it. I don't exactly know how the VODs work, but like I always highlight my videos. I'm not sure if you're watching on your phone or on a computer, but like you can just go to videos and go to highlights, and you can watch the whole thing. I have to admit, Dutch, I'm kind of a tech dumbass. It's a miracle that I've been doing my channel for so long, because I am so dumb when it comes to tech stuff. Oh yeah. Well, in this game it's called the space jump. Even fancier. Oh yeah. Definitely love a double jump. Although if you could fly in this game, like, you would just totally just break the game. I'm kind of glad that they didn't give you, like, a jetpack in this game, because it'd be all over for the space pirates.
Recording to logbook.
29 feet in the air. Yeah. Coming back down would be scary. I actually have a lot of crazy dreams, and sometimes I have flying dreams, but they kind of get mucked up when I have lucid dreams, because it's like I think about it too much, and like I'll start flying, and then I'll just start falling. I don't recommend falling from like 60 feet in the air in a dream. Hell yeah, Dutch. I'm definitely a big Kid Icarus fan as well. Probably a good year or two ago, I actually streamed the NES Kid Icarus too. If you feel like venturing through my backlog, that is also there. Ew, gross. Yeah, venture through my backlog. That does sound gross, doesn't it? Don't ever mention venturing into my backlog. Uh, yeah, dreams are funny like that. It's like when you start doing something you want to be doing in a dream, the dream's like, nope, no more of that. Oh, you're going to bed. Boo! You and your god-dang responsibilities, John. You can only fly real slow. I definitely... I don't know, like, I can usually... It's kind of weird. My answer to that is yes, but I have a way of, like, usually manipulating the people or creatures in my dreams, so even though I'm, like, not punching like I'd like to, I can usually ward off my foes in my dreams. Try to enslave the earth. I was saying Boo Earns. Oh no! Damn it, Dean. That was super not graceful. I think you're gonna speedrun this game. How you gonna do it when you're falling off platforms, when you're boost balling around? There are a ton of Simpsons references on this channel, that's for sure. Matt, you didn't mention that tonight yet. But here we are. He's trying to make a monkey out of you. Don't kid yourself. A cow would eat your family. Wait, how does that quote go? Damn it, Dean. I have a friend that says it's wrong to eat meat. Is he crazy? I'm Chewy. Oh, I bent my Wookiee. So far, I have let one horse die in Red Dead Redemption. By the way, everyone, I'll be playing Red Dead Redemption in about 45 minutes. I'm a monster. Hey, in my defense, I was just minding my own business, riding my horse, and then all of a sudden some fucking assholes shot me and my horse died in that situation. So, I didn't kill that horse. Some assholes did. And for once, I was not this asshole, or that asshole. That's my favorite country song. I didn't kill my horse. Some other asshole did. Alright, I gotta be careful. I only have one energy tank and 14 left of the current one. I'm so close to a safe spot. Just gotta not fuck this up. Dean, if that is your real name. Guys, I gotta admit, Dean is not... my real name. It's Rudiger. Yeah. Yeah, the guac spot, right? Good old Rudiger. His name is Bart. His name isn't important. No, you motherfucker, I haven't seen it yet. It's on Netflix, right? I don't have Netflix. I can't bring myself to pay for another streaming service. Oh, it's HBO. Yes. Cannot bring myself to pay for another streaming service. Damn it. I keep fucking this up. Damn it, Samus. Get your ass up there. Get up there. The Last of Us, it's kind of like Resident Evil, only with fungus. So, kind of like Resident Evil 7. Except, no Texas Chainsaw Massacre family. Fuck the game, watch the show. I don't know, I always heard great things about the first Last of Us. I actually own it on the PS3, but I've never played it because I have a ridiculous backlog of games. And then the second one came out, and then everybody's like, oh no, it's woke. Which makes me go, alright, I guess it's time to play The Last of Us. Definitely gotta make sure all those conservatives are upset about wokeness. That'll learn them. Super missile. That would be funny if I was on any other social media other than Twitch and Facebook. Matt, have you already watched all of the Mandalorian episodes? Season 3? I don't know. I started watching the first episode of the new season of Mandalorian, and I don't know if I just wasn't in the mood for it, but like, it was kind of dragging. I have to go back to it. Well, Usually when I have free time to watch something, I'm like already drunk, and that is not the mindset that I should be in for most new TV shows. So, really I lack sobriety, if I lack anything. That's kind of strange. Can remove most subs from north to month? Do what now? I feel like Meatwad over here. Do what now? Jesus, he almost killed himself over the Jar Jar thing? I mean, that's terrible, but nobody knew what he really looked like, so he should have just taken the money and run, right? Yeah, but I'll probably, like, not be able to figure out how to delete HBO or Netflix and then end up having to pay for it. Sean, I have to remind you, I got the tech dumbs. Buy a gift card. I don't know. It could be nice if it just if things came out on DVD. You guys remember DVDs? I mean, shit, for all I knew, like if you started paying for something, then I would just like rack up a big bill. So it'd be like, you owe HBO $1,000. Wait, what? How did that happen? Alright. Since I fell, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna do this later, but I realize later everything is dark. All the lights are off when I come back here, so I will grab this missile enhancement. Or expansion, I should say. These damn blasters. Or turrets, I should say. Oh, I ran out of fucking missiles. Alright. Turds is right. Turds are wrong. I don't want to be right. Right? And I got a ... out of Sean. That was truly a great joke I just had. Dean loves turds. Oh, nice. Dude, I do miss souvlaki's. They had great falafel, but my god damn, were their fried mushrooms great. Goof falafel. Adios turd nuggets. Are you out of here, Sean? Delicious animal fat. I know I've said it before, but I'm fine with eating fried stuff out of the same spot that some meat gets fried in. I'm just not trying to chomp on some meat. Adios, turd nuggets. Ew, I don't want to chomp on your meat, Matt. Also, I doubt anyone really wants their meat chomped on, that shit would hurt, right? Ouch, you chomped on my meat. Just occurred to me. One of my... Damn, where is it? I think one of the last few scans I need are in this room. Good thing I thought of it. Because I don't plan on coming back to this area. I don't think at all. Man, it sucks getting hit by a turret in the dark. By the way, everything's all dark now. The only reason I can see anything is because of my new visor. Alright, so... need to find some space pirate data that I missed in my first playthrough. I really wish I would have done this not in the dark. Is it on the upper level? It must be on the upper level. I'm all trying to blast this dude with a super missile, and I'm like, oh, I only have 3 missiles, so I can't do that. God damn. Alright, I think that was all the space pirates in this area. Huh. Or no, you know what? I think I already got it when I came in. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Okay, there it is. I didn't get it. So, yeah, like I said earlier, like, one really cool thing about this game is, like, you get a lot of the story through data like that, and it reminds me very much of Resident Evil, where it's like you kind of have to dig for the story. Ooh, energy low. Pay more attention, Dean. Oh, God. Please don't die. I don't remember when I saved last. And then I gotta fuck with the flying space pirates out here. Ah, good fucking job, Dean. God damn it. Alright, give me a sec, everybody. I'm gonna pee. Your muscles have ached worse since you took an edible? That's not how it's supposed to work. Oh, fuck. I really didn't need that death. Fuck. Alright, I am going to try to just zoom through this part as quick as possible. No farting around. Yes, like fart poop gas. Exactly. Fucking hell. Is it 9:50? Definitely wanted to make more progress in this. I wanted to get halfway through. And this isn't halfway through. Definitely. You're not wrong, joking or not. Uh, Alright, damn it. I was trying to maybe get enough health back. Well, I mean, I am playing it on hard mode, so I should expect it to be hard, but... I'm pretty damn good at this game. But really, like with the remaster, I just had to, like, reorient myself with the control scheme. So, like, now that I've reoriented myself with the control scheme, I should not have any problems. But, here we are. I guess so. That sucks you're feeling so shitty, man. Feeling shitty is not fun. I just thought of Kramer and Seinfeld when he was like, here's the feeling good all the time. He's like smoking a cigarette and drinking a beer and not taking the cigarette out of his mouth. Good old Seinfeld. It's so weird. I love the show Seinfeld, but kind of don't like Jerry Seinfeld in real life. Really? Here's to feeling good all the time. Yeah, let's do a shot. Here's to feeling good all the time. Got some, like, cuts of orange tonight. No lime tonight. I love Larry David. Dude's fucking hilarious. I mean, he's kind of a piece of shit, but you know, he's a lovable piece of shit. What is a ring ding? Is that like a powdered donut or something? You guys know my friend Derek, Chicken Horse Derek. He like, he's always like, yeah, I'm like your Kramer to your Seinfeld. And I'm like, I think you're like putting me too high on a pedestal. I'm more like a combination of George Costanza and Jerry Seinfeld. Although I think we all got a little George in us. As sad as that is. Man, I hate fighting these drones without the lights on. It's annoying as hell. An Elaine George hybrid. Why did I just imagine you doing the terrible Elaine dance? Oof. So, apparently a lot of people online complain about this visor in particular. And honestly, I can't really remember how it looks compared to the original game, but It is kind of hard to play with everything all, like, pink and blue. It's like I definitely play the game differently with this visor on. Am I color challenged? Actually, speaking of being color challenged, there's a really cool thing for colorblind people in this game. Where is it? I haven't messed with this yet, but apparently you can do these, like, red, green, blue assists, and it helps if you're colorblind. First time I've ever heard of that being a thing in a video game. Ah. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. My old friend John, who I stopped hanging out with because he got into hard drugs, not the Johns that watch the channel, of course, but I actually used to refer to him as Egon because back in the day he looked like a young Harold Ramis. He was actually colorblind, and I kind of messed with him a little bit because he was colorblind. Mainly because of who he was, not because he was colorblind. I don't know where I was going with that, just that my old friend was colorblind, and I was an asshole and messed with him about it. Right on. Yeah, I don't want to stream it messing with the color corrections or whatever, but actually I should mess with that one of these days. I mean, I'm not the best person in the world. I'll be the first to admit that, but I don't know, he was kind of a dick in a lot of ways, so, like, you know, if someone messes with you, you find ways to mess with them, and that happened to be one of those ways. Oh, god damn it. It's so fucking hard to see anything right now. Yeah, what color is the dress, Egon? I don't know, I remember there being a meme that I saw back in the day, and, like, it was literally just there to make fun of people that were colorblind. I'm like, hey John, check this out. It was such a long time ago. I can't even, like, really reference it for the joke, but... Oh, that dress. Oh, God. Oh, God, that... I forgot all about the dress. The dress was obviously blue, by the way. Like white and blue, right? Actually, I forget what I even saw with the dress. God. Man, I have to get online after we're done with my stream. Like, look at that dress again. Because that fucked with me. What was it, like, blue and white and gold and something else? I don't remember. God damn, that was back when I was first on Facebook. Alright, it's 10:07. I really wanted to make a little more progress here. I'm going to go until 10:30, and then I'm going to start Red Dead Redemption. I always thought this boss was really cool. This boss is basically just a bunch of rocks, but because it, like, came in contact with phazon radiation, it tries to murder you. Oh yeah, it does kind of, yeah, it does kind of remind me of Skyward Sword. Also, hi, disassociative silence, aka Roomba. We were talking about the dress. I was talking about how, okay, I had a friend named John who I actually stopped hanging out with because he got into hard drugs. But, like, he was colorblind, and, like, I don't know, he was kind of an asshole. So, like, you know, when you have a friend that's kind of an asshole, you find, like, a way to mess with them back, and he happened to be colorblind, so I would mess with him about being colorblind. Mainly, like, there was this meme that I showed him that pissed him off, but yeah, like, then Sean started talking about that damn dress. I did say it first. But yeah, man, I miss back in the day when, like, the internet was torn over the colors of a dress. Ah, the good old days. what's the funny story about the dress? Did a dress kill Romeo and Juliet? Is that what's going on here? Oh yeah, was it blue and black? So it was gold and white was the other color, right? Okay. Yeah, I think I saw blue and black. Although that was like such a long time ago, like... I remember, like, understanding, like, why it looked, you know, different colors to other people, but I would definitely mess with people and be like, oh, you're crazy. It's not, it's not gold and white? What are you talking about? Thou tube. I still can't believe this boss is basically just rocks, only rocks that, like, hung out in some radiation. What sounds racist? my cracker-ass behavior. Towards the dragons. Man, it is hard to see this boss. I sure wasted a lot of missiles real quick. Thardus is having a bad day. He like yells and slams things. It's like when I play Operation C. I mean, probably everyone that tried to make an inventory system. I would imagine. Yeah. It's nice that I can actually see again. The Dewey Decimal System. Sean, please tell me you've seen the Weird Al movie UHF back in the day. Well, I like the first generation of Pokemon, but I already thought that 151 Pokemon were too many. So I never really got into any of the other generations, but Samus is going into her Morph Ball. Pre-Kramer races. Anyway, so UHF, they do the the fake commercials or whatever, but they do one for like a fake show. It's like Conan the Librarian. It's like this little dorky guy comes up to the librarian who happens to look just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like, can you help me find a book on astronomy? And it's like, just grabs him up like, don't you know the Dewey Decimal System? And whenever anyone says Dewey Decimal System, I will forever think of that moment in UHF. Dewey the library cat. Hooray! I'm the wiener. Ah, Dewey the cat. Eventually, I'm totally gonna play Pokemon Stadium with all the Pokemon I've been building up in the past few months. And it's actually a pretty good time to do it because I guess Nintendo is releasing Pokemon Stadium on the online service on the Switch. So yeah. Actually, I have to admit, I thought I was gonna get more viewers tonight. Oh no! Damn it, Dean. I thought I was gonna get more viewers tonight with Metroid Prime, since the remaster is relatively new. So hopefully I get those people that want to watch Pokemon Stadium online when that drops on Nintendo Switch. So it's 10:23. All right, so next save room I get to, gonna move on to Red Dead Redemption. Oh, and there it is. Yeah, I'll call it. I don't know if this is halfway through, but good enough. Ah, Team Rocket. Okay, well, yeah, not quite as much progress as I wanted in Metroid, but I still, I'll still say that I'm gonna beat Metroid Prime next Wednesday. Let's see, what do I still have to scan? Let's see, I think I have all the Space Pirate data. Although you gotta admit, it's kind of weird that Sean like follows you then unfollows you. Like, why does he do that? All right, what do we got for Chozo lure? Okay, I'm missing the one, which is behind the Chozo statue in the Chozo ruins. Let's see. I believe I'm missing the Aqua Spore. Aqua Spore would be right here. And the Mega Turret and the Phazon Mines. I need the large missile ammo and the power bomb ammo and the missile station. And that's it. Then I can get the good ending. All right. Anyway, I really don't have to do anything other than switch cords into my Xbox and start up my Xbox. So, I don't know, give me like 2 or 3 minutes and refresh my channel, and I'll be playing Red Dead Redemption.